What is up, y'all? Welcome back to another video. It's been a minute since I've talked to you guys, but I hope you guys are doing well. Hope your trading journeys are off to the races. I've had a good time to sort of take a break, from YouTube, from this channel for a little bit. Just been purely focused, locked in on my trading, fully developing my strategy, and I'm definitely seeing some great results. I just got my largest payout that I've ever gotten from a prop firm, so that is super exciting. It's even larger payout than I think 2 or 3 videos ago. The one I made that was like my largest prop firm payout. It's even bigger than that one. So super exciting, to be making consistent money, seeing consistent results in the markets, which I hope that you guys are all going to get there soon if you're not already there. But if you clicked on this video, you're probably curious, what are my thoughts on what to do with trading profits? So maybe you are in a place where you're making profits right now, or maybe you're in a place where you're not quite there to get your payouts yet, but you're starting to see some results. But you're curious on, what should you do once you start getting those payouts, right? So there's a couple different things that you need to think about whenever you're withdrawing money from the markets, whether it's from a prop firm or if it's from a personal account, either way. And number one is going to be setting aside some money for taxes. So unless you live somewhere where they don't tax trading, myself, I live in the US, so of course we're going to be heavily taxed on trading, which is unfortunate, but putting some money aside for taxes, whether you're trading futures, whether you're trading crypto, if you're trading Forex, it doesn't matter. If you live in the US, and there's many other places as well that will tax that sort of event. In the US, trading is a taxable event, so you're gonna be taxed. So you're gonna want to put away some of that payout for taxes. In my opinion, and something that I'm gonna be doing as well, and that I already do, is aside from putting some away from taxes, you're going to want to put some more away to either reinvest into your trading account, which if you have a personal account, so compounding that account, or maybe you want to continue to get more prop firm challenges and you want to try and grow your prop firm capital, whether you're trading Forex or futures, either one. If you're doing that, reinvesting some of your profits to get more capital is always probably going to be a good, safe bet, because ultimately capital is the issue for a lot of the traders starting out. You may know how to trade, but if you have no capital to trade, or maybe you're trading just a tiny personal account, you're not getting those profits that you're wanting. But if you have a $500 personal account, you make 1%. That $5 is nothing. But if you have a 100K account, you make 1%, that's $1,000. All of a sudden, you're really making some money. Capital is the issue with most traders, in my opinion. So, getting more capital is always a good thing. Scaling your capital, whether it's compounding a personal account, like I said, or getting that, reinvesting into prop firm accounts and getting more capital that way. Of course, you're going to have to pass challenges that way. It may take some more time. But like myself, say you have a trading account, like I already have funded accounts, but then if I'm working on challenges on the side to get more capital, it just offers you more chances to trade, and you have different accounts that you can have different risks on, things like that. I personally enjoy that part of it as well. So reinvesting in your business, which trading is a business and it should be treated as such, reinvesting in yourself into trying to get more capital, I think is always a good way to go. So the next thing that I would say you need to do is take a little bit of those profits and buy yourself something nice, or buy yourself something that maybe you've been wanting. For instance, this Secret Labs chair right here, this is a little upgrade that I got, just came in this past weekend, and I bought this purely from my trading profits. I have been wanting one of these chairs for like years, but they're not cheap. So I have been holding off on it, and I told myself whenever I first started wanting this chair that I'm not going to buy it until I can pay for it by trading profits. And I finally got to a point where I'm getting enough payouts where, after even putting money aside for taxes and for trying to get more capital, I'm putting I was able to purchase this chair, so able to upgrade my setup a little bit. The next thing is probably going to be a monitor and then a PC, but that's down the road. A chair is the best thing that I needed, the number one thing that I wanted and needed for my office. So new chair has been awesome. My old chair, my back's been hurting and stuff like that. So there's also another benefit to it. Not just, of course, this chair is awesome and I love this chair, but another thing is to it is just, I come in my office and see this every day, and I'm gonna know that I purchased this with trading profits. So every single day, that's gonna immediately start motivating me in the sense that, you know what, I can do it. I have gotten payouts before. I know how to trade. I know what I'm doing. And it's gonna continue to motivate me to, you know, reach new levels and reach new heights, get more payouts, get higher payouts, in order to purchase even bigger and better things, right? So that's the ultimate thing we want to do, right? Is have financial freedom and being able to, you know, buy some extra things that you want that maybe you can't afford in your job or whatever it may be. So this is kind of a first thing that I've done, a first step, and super happy with it. But that's another thing. I think that that's really key, is to just, you know, you work hard to get your payouts. You work hard to make profits in the markets. It takes a lot of emotional stability and strength to even be a trader. So rewarding yourself and, you know, reaping some of that rewards and seeing it is something really well worth it, I think. That's going to be like a smaller portion of your profits, though. Don't go and spend the majority of your payout on something that you've been wanting, because that's just dumb. In my opinion, I think you're blowing some money away that you should probably be putting into something better. But this, you know, it's a small portion, you know, maybe 10, 15, 20% if you want to do that to get yourself something that you've been wanting. The rest put for taxes, put for trying to acquire more capital. And then another one that I didn't mention, that I should have mentioned probably before, buying yourself something nice, is going to be putting some away for savings, putting some away for a rainy day fund, an emergency fund, whatever that may be. That is just kind of basic finance 101 that everyone should be doing. You know, it may be different if you have a job, you're making a lot of money, you know, in your 9 to 5 or whatever, and you're really just trying to have trading as just extra income to buy random things that you want. But if you're trying to make this, you know, a full-time thing, or you're just really trying to scale up and make a lot of money from it, putting some away in a savings account, investment accounts, is always a good idea, in my opinion. And I think that most people would agree with that. I think that's a really smart thing to do. That way, say you lose all your funding, whatever, you don't want to have nothing to go back on, right? You don't want to make all this money trading from payouts from prop firms or your personal account, and then all of a sudden you have a bad losing streak, or you have you go on tilt emotionally and you lose your accounts. You don't want to have nothing to go back on because you wasted all your money on dumb stuff that you wanted to buy. That's why I say use a small portion of your profits to buy things that you want to buy, and then use you know, the other part to save some more, invest in yourself in more capital, things like that. That's going to be the way to go, because that way you always have something to come back on. Okay, I still have this little pot of money over here that I have been setting aside this whole time of my payouts into a savings account or emergency fund, just in case something happens. You never know. Trading can be very volatile. Your profits and losses, you know, can be very volatile. So those are just a few tips that I think would be beneficial to not even new traders, but traders that have been profitable for a while. I've, you know, been luckily getting consistent payouts, so this is just something that was kind of on top of my head because it's something that I've been doing. And, you know, once you start making consistent money in the markets, it'll start getting on your mind more heavily, I think. You know, if you're going about it in a smart way, or trying to go about it in a smart way. So hope you guys got something valuable out of this video. If you're new to the channel, would really appreciate you guys subscribing, like this video, as well as comment any of your thoughts, suggestions, anything like that below. Would really appreciate it. I'll see y'all in the next one.